Hey horse friends, I'm Becca Salamone and this is Southern Horse Talk. I am on location here in Montgomery, Alabama at the Garrett Coliseum for the Alabama Horse Fair. It's a 2-day event, March 5th and 6th. We hope you come on out. And I am standing here with Lynn Palm of Palm Partnership Training. I hope that's the correct name.
Yes.
She's all the way from Ocala, Florida, and she's here doing demonstrations this weekend at the fair. So how have you found the fair this weekend so far?
Well, there's a lot of activity right now, a lot of people here, and everybody's just as enthusiastic and upbeat and having fun, and it's been great so far for us.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about your history with horses and how long you've been riding horses and a little bit about what you've done, the different disciplines.
Well, I've had a long career, but I did start out as a young rider, about 11 years old. My parents got me a pony. I'm from a non-horsey family. That pony that I wanted, her name was Sugar. Well, she was pregnant. Then I soon had Honey.
Oh boy.
So I had
Sugar and Honey,
my two ponies, and then of course started then with a horse, and it was a $300 horse with saddle bridle included and didn't have a right lead canter. So anyway, no formal training, but I grew up in the dressage saddle. I had a great career for more than 30 years with my mentor. Her name was Bobby Steele. And she taught me really how to become a good rider with the dressage discipline. That's something that I learned as a young rider. If I wanted to participate with the sport of riding, that I had to learn to ride well. And ride well not just for me, but for the horse. If I wanted the horse to do well. So with the dressage principles, always a basis of being a multidisciplined trainer and educator. It's just a foundation riding for any breeder horse or any riding discipline. And my career, I wanted to try everything. And when I was young, so the quarter horse I grew up near, and the quarter horse is the world's most versatile horse. So that was a win-win for me. And I just started as an 18-year-old. I knew I wanted to be a professional trainer. And I'm training the neighborhood horses and kids and 4-H club, and my mother and I had the largest club in Florida for many years.
Wow.
And so that all spun to getting into more of the quarter horse breed, and I've had a lot of world champions and in different disciplines, from driving to hunter to western trail, western riding, and so from that, now since 3 years, this Western dressage is becoming a very, very popular discipline, and I'm thrilled because it's all about good horsemanship.
Yeah. Well, that was my next question is, how would you describe Western dressage to someone who's never heard of it or seen it before?
Well, first of all, people think this word dressage is scary, and it's not, or it's too hard a riding, and it's really not. It's for the recreational rider to learn to ride with more confidence, a better balance, have more control of their horse on the terrain that they're riding. And it is for someone that likes to compete. You have something tangible written now in the Western world, which tells you something that's easier and how you can advance your skills as a rider and the training of your horse. Probably one of the most asked requests, and when people come to ride with us, is, I want to learn a flying lead change. Well, that's great. Let's see how your canter departs, your lope departures are, and how your simple changes are, and they struggle. They can't do it. They have troubles. So now if you want to learn flying lead change, this is in print. All these things you need to learn first before then you can do it really easily. So that's kind of the thing that I also think is really great for the Western world, because there's never been anything like it. And it mirrors classical dressage. So classical dressage has been around the world for centuries upon centuries, and it's very well sought after. It's very successful, but the best part is that it promotes longevity training, no 30-day wonders, and it also promotes the horse that's older is always rewarded, instead of the 2- and 3-year-old futurities and the young horse has to do this and that and then they're broken down. Or the racehorse too has a short-term life. So that's good in promoting the longevity of the horse. But the horse that's willing and happy in his work is the horse that's always rewarded at the top. And that's what riding's all about. The horse that's doing what you want willingly and happily.
That's awesome. So it sounds like it's really great for the industry. Now, you travel all over, I'm sure, to do clinics. So how do you see that it's developing across the country, and where can folks get involved?
Well, right here in Alabama, they're the state that just most recently got approved as an affiliate with the Western Dressage Association of America. They have a booth right here at the expo. I'm sure you can Google it from Western Dressage Association of America and the affiliate Alabama. That's how you can get involved. They're all about education, so I'm sure you're going to start seeing more clinics in the region. There's a lot of things that you can learn about it online. You can come ride with me down in Ocala, Florida. We'll sure help you how to get into it. But the best part is that they developed 3 years ago a World Championship show. The first year they had one arena and about 200 horses.
Wow.
Second year, they had 2 arenas and doubled it, over 400 horses.
It's popular.
And last year, they had 5 arenas going and they had over 800 horses.
Oh my.
So that gives you an idea of the popularity that it's growing to. So the best part is it's good horsemanship, it's easy to do, and I have another funny story to tell. Probably more than a decade ago, because I've been doing these expos for a long time, since '97. That's when they all started.
Right.
And I use the word dressage principles as a, I don't like to use the word method, because in the Western world there's 10,000 methods. But to use dressage principles as what our teaching techniques were about. Well, it hurt us. People come up to me and say, well, I ride Western, I don't ride dressage. Or I'm a trail rider, dressage is way too hard for me. Or dressage is just too hard, I wouldn't even try that. Well, now, 10 to 12 years later, people are coming up and saying, oh, I'm taking dressage lessons and I'm a Western rider.
They caught up.
So it's great, and to see the audience and people come up after the clinic that I've just had one so far, they're all about it. They like what I'm saying. They like they want to follow what's happening. And again, it's all about the horse and the well-being of the horse and riding him well. And when you do, the horse is there to perform for you and do what you want. So
Exactly.
That's what we all want.
So for this fair, I'm sure you got some more demonstrations this afternoon, but what can people expect tomorrow?
Well, they asked me to stay with the 4 subjects, still Western Dressage. Today at 6:30, I do one on Western Dressage 101. I'm going to give everybody the basics, and as I said in my first clinic today, I'm hoping that I'll really inspire people to get to want to know more about this. So I'm going to give a lot of good general tips of how they can get involved. And then tomorrow, how Western Dressage can make you a better rider. And I forget my other subject. I know I'm going to ride a test tomorrow for everybody, and I'm going to be in a full outfit if someone's interested in the competition.
Awesome.
And for us ladies, the fun part is you got 4 different kind of outfits that you can choose from. You can do Spanish,
Really?
because that's where the Western Dressage has originated, from Spain, Portugal, South America. Then when it came to the United States, it came on the West Coast, California, came across. And Spanish or Vaquero, which I like, and I'm going to wear a Vaquero outfit tomorrow.
Neat.
You can do show ring, like breed shows. You know, if you want to have some glimmer and sparkle, you can do that if you want. Or you can go rancher style, which is more conservative, shirt and a tie and really sharp hat, and either chinks or chaps. I'm going to wear chinks tomorrow. I think they're fun because they have a lot of the fringe flop around a lot, so it's kind of fun when you walk with them and they're flopping around. And
I had no idea that there were 4 different styles like that.
oh yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
So where can people go find more information about you and your programs?
Okay, well, simple as this, lynnpalm.com. I'll give you all the information about myself and my husband and Cyril, who we work together, our educational programs, the training that we do. I've got a Palm Partners Club, got a lot of fun people that can write in questions. They need help with training. We work long distance that way, and we give a lot of educational information through that, and a lot of other good perks. And We just have programs throughout the year in Florida, Ocala, Florida, or in the summertime we go to other locations. And I think 2017 you might find me here in Alabama doing a clinic because the Western Dressage Association, that's one of the first things they wanted to do. So let's hope that happens.
Learn from the best.
And yes, and I'll be more than happy to work with anybody, any level, any breed of horse. That's what the discipline's all for.
Awesome. So one last question is, what do you feel is your greatest achievement so far in the equine industry?
My greatest achievement, gosh, I've had so much. Probably demonstrating at the 96 Olympics in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wow.
I got to see my name and the horse that I had 16 years of relationship with, Rugged Lark. He's a very famous quarter horse, and we did 2 exhibitions there. And it was quite thrilling. And I have a son of his, the last owned son of Rugged Lark. His name is Lark's Home Run. Wow. He's here with me this weekend. So we had a meet and greet, and he loves kids. So after my clinic, and everybody got pictures and autographs, and so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I missed that, so I'm going to have to come and take pictures.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank you so much for joining me here at the booth at the Alabama Horse Fair and sharing about yourself. Really appreciate it. And guys, you can go to the Southern Horse Talk Facebook group, join the conversation, share your horse story, pics and videos, and help us share the Southern equine lifestyle.